Hello, Sonor family. This is Jules, and got a couple of things to talk about. This was supposed to be the week that I had an AQ2 video come out. It's not going to happen. Not this week. I had some things I was hoping would come together on that, and they didn't come together. And so I'm going to have to postpone it. And when I do it, it's going to be good. It's going to be a good deep dive. We're going to look at possibly some other all maple shells and some other brands and see how they stack up. I'm talking apples and apples as much as possible here. I don't mean we're going to go compare the top of the line of somebody else to the AQ2. That's not a fair fight. But as I've made known before, I'm a big advocate of the AQ line. All three, the AQX, the AQ1, and the AQ2. I think they're all very well done, and all of them are worthy of the Sonor brand, in my honest opinion. And I could take any of them out to gig and have. I've taken the AQX out to gig. I've had an AQ1, which very, very definitely solid rig. Never actually owned an AQ2, but we had an interview recently with David Bowen, who actually gigs those. He's a working professional jazz drummer, and he actually gigs with AQ2s, despite the fact he's got a healthy collection of Sonor gear, even a lot of top of the line stuff from over the years. So the fact that they get his vote, I think, speaks volumes. And so since I'm not going to be talking about the AQ2s in depth, let's talk about this poll on the Still 150th anniversary compressors. So don't have quite the vote count here that I would like. Oddly, let's see, we've got six tied for 13%. We need more votes. We just flat need more votes. If you haven't voted, go to this drummonstage.com forum. I'm going to put a link in the description. Please go. And if you haven't signed up, do that. Look around. You're going to like it. You're going to want to sign up. You're going to want to be a part of this. We're less than 3 months in and got a lot of good content already. So just think what it's going to be like, in another 3 months, 6 months, by the end of the year, whatever. You're going to want to be a part of this. So go ahead and sign up for that and take your part in this vote. You get three options here, or you get 10 options. You get three, you get to choose three. Right now, the front runners are at 13%. I think the 150th badge will make this drum collectible in the future. Another one at the 13% is I'm not a fan of the compressor series. Another at 13% is steel sounds too bright for my tastes. Another is they should have upgraded to die cast hoops, making the 150th more appealing. They should have upgraded to the dual glide system for the 150th anniversary, or this would have been a must have with dual glide and Hellas. So those were three different ones with the upgrade comments. So if you sum all that up, you're looking at what's that? 13 times 3, 39% felt like it should have had either the dual glide system, uh, hella hoops, or both. So that's that's interesting. I think that tells a lot. At 7%, we've got compressors that are great, and I have or want several of them. These are already great drums, and the 150th badge lets me show off my excitement for Sonor history. And uh, the last one at 7% is I already have a steel compressor and it's great, but I don't need another one. And then the one that got no votes was I did or will buy one or both of them, which I thought was kind of interesting. I know several people that are on the forum do have the compressors, and they're great drums, and they're a great. I don't think in Sonor's history they've ever had 10 drums in the same series that was such a blend of German engineering, quality, affordable production, and and just a solid drum altogether. And they are great drums. They've got the optimal shell measurement. They've got the 2.3 millimeter power hoops. They've got the throw off that was in use on the Designer and other series before the Dual Glide came into play. And you can, without having to drill anything, you can put a Dual Glide strainer on these drums. And somebody, was it David? Was it David Bowen? Somebody's got a compressor with Hellas on it, and that is going to be an upcoming project I do. Is I've got four sets of different hoops: the triple flange, the artist weight die cast, and the Hella die cast. I've got all four. Well, that's three. I'm losing count here. The other is the S hoops, like Gavin Harrison uses on his drum, his signature snare drum, and on his designer series toms. So we're going to get that out sooner or later, probably the second Tuesday of next week at the rate things are going. But anyway, please go check out the poll. Please vote. Please sign up. Please participate. Your opinion is welcome and requested. So get on there and, have at it. Have a good time. And I will have Coffee with Jules out to you Friday morning, but I will actually be on my way by the time most of anybody's watching that. I'll be on my way to Nashville to the Music City Drum Show. I'm very excited about that. This will be my first one. Looking forward to making some stronger contacts with some people I already know and looking to make some new contacts all the way around. If you're going to be there, I sure would love to shake hands and say hey and maybe have a conversation. But anyway, that's that for now, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.